Ogbo Awoke Ogbo Show. My name is Ogbo Awoke Ogbo, and this show is dedicated to taking 10 million African families out of systemic and generational poverty, one family at a time. Today we'll be talking on, do you have a plan? But before we go into today's topic, if you are yet to take advantage of our free Financial Fitness Masterclass, send a WhatsApp message with your name and where you're listening from to 0808 8000 Send a WhatsApp message and you'll get a reply telling you how to join the free Financial Fitness Masterclass that holds every Saturday evening. Not long ago, I drove by a filling station to fill my tank. And like I usually do with young people, I asked the young girl who was at the pump, what is your goal? What is the goal for your life? What goals do you have? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? She appeared bewildered. Apparently, no one had asked her that question before, which is a tragedy because our children go through primary school, secondary school, and even university, and we never get to teach them this one of the most important skills in life ever, which is goal setting. So many people grow up not having goals, not having plans for their lives. Years ago, I heard this song. I think it was sung by a lady called Doris Day or something like that. And it's a very popular song. Sera, sera. So the song started with, when I was a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Now, this is a question that every young girl, every little girl actually asks within her heart. The same thing with every little boy. What will I be? And then the song goes on to say, here is what she said to me. So this is what her mother told her. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future is not ours to see. What will be, will be. And I think that her mother just missed the most important opportunity in the life of this child. Now, that song is very good, but it's a song I will never sing. And it's a song I will never sing to my children. I will never tell them, que sera, sera, and that the future is not ours. Now, that's not very true. The future is actually yours to take. I remember when I finished my youth service in 1989. And I found myself without job for a long time. I found myself staying in the slums of Makoko in Lagos. Everything around me was gloom. Every day I would trek the streets of Lagos looking for work, and I never found work for almost 2 years. It would have been horrible if my father told me at that point, my son, whatever will be, will be. Just relax. That is what you're destined to be. You're destined to have no job and to stay in that slum. And then, don't worry, whatever will be, will be. But that's not what my father told me. And that's not what I did. I told myself, no, this is not the future that I want for myself. I do not want to live forever in this slum. And I do not want to be jobless, and then I must do something about it. So it's not whatever will be, will be. And from that decision I made that day, I went into automatic personal development, reading, researching, building up my skills, developing myself. And then from that little place in Makoko, I grew up to have what is considered by many as the best job anybody could ever have in this country. Working with Shell, then with Chevron, and then back to Shell. If that time I stayed in Makoko, someone had come to tell me, stop making effort, stop growing, whatever will be, that would have been terrible. Then all these experiences I've had in my life, I would never have had them. So parents, teachers, neighbors, stop telling children that whatever will be, will be. That is not correct. We can take the future. And then one way to begin to take the future is to make plans for it. That little girl or that young girl I saw at the fueling station did not have goals. It turned out that she did not have any goals whatsoever. All the time I spent there with her, she did not have a goal. She did not know what her life was going to look like in the next 5 years. And then it's very sad to say that many people are in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, and even in their 60s, and they do not have a plan for their lives. I want to change this for you. You need to create a plan. You don't just wait for things to happen. And then the saddest thing is that many people make their plans based on other people's money. They make their plans based on other people's resources. And so somebody will be making a plan, oh, I want to start this business, I want to do this and all that. And then he will come and tell me the plan. And I'll say, great, go for it. And then he said, I actually want you to give me money to go and start that business. Now, you don't know whether I have the money to give you to start your business. You don't know whether I have the money to be able to pay your school fees and all that. So you don't make your plans and you don't live your lives based on other people's resources. Self-reliance should be your number one goal. Taking control of your experiences, taking control of your future, taking control of the life that you want to live and the impact you want to create in the world. I want you to sit down today with a blank sheet of paper in front of you and a pencil or pen, and then ask yourself this question. Where do I see myself in the next 5 to 10 years? And then write down all the things in your heart, the desires you have in your heart. By the next 10 years, you see yourself as a very prominent businessman who is very successful and who is helping the underprivileged in your community. I see myself running an orphanage in another 10 years, helping people. I see myself having my PhD in the next 5 years. I see myself. So write down all those things. I see myself getting married to a very godly man or very godly woman, and then we're changing the lives of the community. Write down all those things you see yourself being, you see yourself doing, and you see yourself having. Write it down. That is the first step to making a plan. So you've got to capture your dream on paper. The next stage would be, given where I am today and where I want to be in another 5 to 10 years, what do I need to start doing today to move me toward that goal? Write down all the things that you need to do, all the things that you need to be. Right now, don't even worry about the resources, whether you have it or not. Just create the plan. And what I have noticed about creating a plan is the magic that happens when you have a very, very strong plan, a very, very strong goal or dream or desire for your life. All of a sudden, from nowhere, doors begin to open that will allow you to make that happen. You make the plans and God will open the doors for you to accomplish the plans. This is where we are going to bring it to a landing today. And again, to join the free Financial Fitness Masterclass that we hold every Saturday evening virtually, send your name and where you are listening from to the WhatsApp number 0808 8000 111. Again, 0808 8000 111. And until next time, my name is Ogbo Awoke Obo. Whatever happens, keep showing up because you have no idea what's coming your way next. And I'll talk to you very soon.